Hi Leo, this is going to be a small short reading for my sun, moon, and risings. So let's see what my Leos have been up to. What is going on for my Leos for sun, moon, and rising. We have the Five of Swords, the Hierophant, you guys, I feel like, have stayed disciplined in something. The Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of my Leos, some of you guys have felt disappointed emotionally, especially with certain people and connections. And I think that that has left you guys kind of feeling down about yourselves or about the situation as well. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of confusion, and there's this sense of not feeling loved or not feeling worthy. Some of you guys have wondered kind of like, what's the point of that commitment? Because I feel like this commitment that you guys have had was very tumultuous. It was just a lot of fights, a lot of turbulence, not happy where you were. And for a lot of you guys, even though this situation, I feel you've been very loyal, very kind and generous, still left you feeling kind of like you had to compromise a part of yourselves, right, in order to make this connection work. And I feel a lot of you guys have put a lot of work and dedication into this connection. And I think that for a lot of you guys, you're realizing, is it really worth keeping certain people like this around me? Because if I'm not happy emotionally, and I don't feel like this person is taking me seriously and actually giving me what I need, why am I carrying this burden? And it's almost like you guys are going to be quick to making a final decision, because I think that this individual has caused a lot of pain. There's something here that is not very fair about the situation. There is no healing here. And I feel for some of you guys, you could have had a family or some kind of foundation with this individual. But I definitely am sensing that a lot of you guys might actually have been getting out of a divorce or a situation. There's some kind of contract, something here that you guys are letting go of. And I just keep getting the feeling that some of you guys are finding people that will start to give you what you deserve, especially because a lot of my Leos, whatever you've had to compromise with this person or these people has led you to realizing that you can't do that to yourself anymore. And so I feel like you guys have been changing and evolving. And I also feel like even though that you've gone through like really difficult things, everybody around you has seen how strong you've been on this commitment and how loyal you've been. So I feel like a lot of people do admire you for what you have done and what kind of I feel like you guys have contributed to a lot of things. You guys have been there for people. It's like you guys are kind of a lot of people's rocks. You kind of help push things forward with people. And if it wasn't for you, I feel like some of these connections or some of these people, it would never have like I almost get for you, it's almost like you are the type of person that, oh look, this is my one friend, you should meet this other person that I met, and it's almost like they now are married, right? It's like you're the person that helps people with conflict. You're the one that like brings people together. So you're the kind of like the sticky glue, I feel like, that you are for like your family, friends, loved ones, right? So I feel like a lot of people admire you, Leo, but I don't think people voice it very often. So a lot of you guys, you do so much for people and you're so kind-hearted, but yet nobody really gives you that credit. Nobody really tells you how wise you are, right? So I'm going to pull some cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. But I feel like you guys are so wise and so see, for instance, I just picture that these two people are in dispute, right? They're arguing, and it's like you just know how to diffuse a situation. You know how to get people to stop fighting. There's something here that you guys are very good at keeping people grounded, or keeping people from really, basically being at each other's throats, right? It's like you explain things to people, you help people, you teach people. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, your relationships with people have always been kind of that bittersweet, because it always seems like that people, they appreciate you, but again, they don't really tell you, or they might take you for granted at times. We also have discovery, and it's feel like you guys are discovering parts of yourself, which is interesting because we have growth here, and then I feel like this is growing, like you're starting to grow and change. The way that you view people, the way that you see things, you guys are evolving. Some of you guys are very psychic too, and very in tuned, and people are very shocked and in awe of that. Like, they don't really know how you do it. So I feel like you kind of could freak people out. A lot of you have been very complacent with relationships that I think have been draining you, around people that have guilt tripped you. And I feel like you guys are going to get out of that situation, which I feel you guys are grateful for people, even if they have a facade, even if they're not right for you. And I think that's why miracles are coming in, and balance is coming in, and expansion and abundance, like destiny, right? This is your destiny. You're renewing yourself. You're changing yourself, because I feel that you have always give people the benefit of the doubt. You've always been kind to people, even people that have hurt you. Even people that have put on a facade or a mask, you've always appreciated the connection that they've had with you. Even if you've had difficulties with people, and even say that there are times when you want to just want to freak out on people, or you know what I mean, like sometimes you get frustrated with how people are, you still care about them. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're grieving past connections and past people that have caused a bunch of conflict in your life, and that you felt like you had no choice but to walk away from. And I feel for a lot of my Leos, again, you guys have been very kind and caring and generous to those around you, but I feel like you guys have been grieving through disappointments, grieving through people that have harmed you. I think that you guys have had people come and go from your life, and a lot of you guys are reaching that acceptance inside of yourself. And again, there's this strong wisdom here, and I feel like you guys have this passion to help others, this passion for drive. And I feel that a lot of people around you, they just see how amazing you are. They see that you have so much talent. And people also are seeing that you're recovering from people that were dishonest, and people that were not good for you. And I feel like even though these types of people still hurt you, you still were in service to them. It's almost like if somebody would have done something wrong to you, you still walk in the path of treating everybody like a soulmate, treating everybody that comes in contact with you, that it's almost like you just have that beautiful energy of forgiveness, or that energy of, even if you wronged me, I'm still a good enough person that I'm not going to let that impact my heart. I'm not going to let that rob me of who I am, which is a kind and giving person. So I feel like even though you've given things to people in the past, or people that have used you, there's still this piece of you that still doesn't necessarily regret helping them, right? Even if it has came and bit you in the butt, there is a part of you that has had that loyalty to people around you, and you guys have been so kind and caring to those around you that when you are breaking free from that or moving past that, people acknowledge that, they see that, and they see like, wow, Leo really is changing and evolving. So I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of conflict from people that were once bittersweet, to discovering that you cannot settle for people that are not going to treat you good. And I feel like you guys are grieving over the ones that you've cared for, the ones that you're there for all the time, and you're coming to acceptance for the ones that are meant to be in your life and the ones that are only meant to be with you for a season. And so I feel like you guys are in the process of clearing out and decluttering people from your life and finding people that are actually as genuine as you are, especially people that give with an open heart and doesn't just give for expectation. I feel like a lot of you guys have been around people that when they give things to you, they always throw that back in your face, or they always try and find some way to get you to do something for them. And you guys are starting to move forward with yourself. I feel like you guys are going to find new people that are going to appreciate that pentacle. You guys are going onto a journey that of self-discovery, which I feel like is leading you to a better path. I feel like you guys are no longer going to be settling for people or situations that are not feeding you. I feel like you guys have been around people that you stick around with because you care about them, but now it's like you realize that some of the situations have put you in some of the situations that you've been with have put you in a situation where you realize, wow, these people are not there for me. These people do not care about me. And it's almost like Spirit's way of saying, see, this person's not a real friend. This person's not really there for you. And it's like you're having to grieve that and accept that. And that becomes wisdom for you. And because of that, you'll be able to take that wisdom that you gain and take it forward to those that are actually going to appreciate and love you better. And so I feel like that's really what I have for my Leos. It is a little negative, but really in a lot of ways, it just shows how strong and kind you guys are to those that have been difficult in your life. And I feel like because of that, you guys are actually getting out of situations that no longer are going to be like that. You'll be able to handle difficult people easier as well, instead of just like the way you used to handle it. You're going to be able to handle it in a better, more confident way as well. And so I feel like a lot of you guys are evolving and growing and discovering new things about yourself, and especially those that have been around you. So that's what I have for my Leos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you, Leo. Bye.